This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in places that could expose you to identity theft. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, their US-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Wednesday, December 18th, 2024. It's also National Roast Suckling Pig Day, believe it or not. And that's great, but I don't think they have a National Pig Picking Day, which is a crime. So I think it's okay to celebrate National Roast Suckling Pig Day with a good old down south pig picking. Now, for those in our large and growing New Jersey audience, a pig picking is a kind of a get-together. It involves a slightly bigger pig than in a suckling roast. You slow cook it rather than roast it, and you serve it with slaw and sweet tea instead of parsnips and Pinot. Now, it's a complete coincidence, and I mean no disrespect to the medical profession when I say that in today's news updates, we have a woman whose pig kidney transplant has done well enough for her to reach a pretty positive health milestone. We also have an Alabama ex-doctor getting out of prison and a crime-fighting Santa Claus. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. Alabama's Tawana Looney donated a kidney to her mother 25 years ago, according to an Associated Press report. She later had complications with her remaining kidney and eventually went on dialysis. She developed antibodies that doctors say would have rejected any donated kidney. Well, she had heard about the pig organ research being done at UAB Hospital that we've reported on here before. These gene-edited pig transplants are still in the experimental phase. Previous recipients have died within a couple months of receiving a pig kidney or heart. Well, eventually, Looney was approved by the FDA to receive a pig kidney implant at New York University Hospital after she spent 8 years on dialysis. She was only the 5th American to receive a gene-edited pig transplant. Well, the surgeon said that moments after the procedure was done, the kidney turned a healthy color and began working. A month later, doctors say she's doing better than the other recipients and has even come off dialysis. The plan is for her to return to Alabama in 3 months. Meantime, if the kidney fails, she can go back on dialysis. Let's hope for the best. But her case has already helped move forward what is expected to become a life-saving technology. In one day last week, if you recall, President Joe Biden delivered get-out-of-jail-free cards like he worked for Parker Brothers. Now, we mentioned an Alabama woman who was among the 39 people Biden pardoned outright. On the same day, he commuted the sentences of 1,499 others, including a Huntsville physician who had become known as a pill mill doctor, reports AL.com's Heather Gann. Shalinder Agarwal was sentenced to 15 years in prison back in 2017. He was a pain management doctor in Huntsville where he illegally prescribed controlled substances and conducted fraud involving $9.5 million in unneeded and unused urine tests. In 2012, pharmacies filled more than 110,000 prescriptions issued by Agarwal. That's a clip of more than 2,000 a week. In his plea agreement, he acknowledged that the DEA considered him the, quote, biggest pill pusher in North Alabama, and that he had patients, quote, dropping like flies. The Prescription Drug Monitoring Program for Alabama rated him Alabama's most prolific prescriber in 2012, with the number 2 prescriber writing only a third as many prescriptions. Fox 54 confirmed that the Agarwal listed on the clemency list was indeed the former Huntsville doctor and reported that he's currently at a halfway house and will be released December 22nd. A suspected car thief in Jefferson County tried to flee on foot, but was apprehended by Santa Claus. Now, it wasn't the real Santa Claus, of course, who's too busy this time of year to fight crime in Alabama. AL.com's Carol Robinson reports that deputies answered an alert for a stolen Nissan Altima. They located it, turning it into a church parking lot, and stopped it. A passenger surrendered, they said, but the driver ran into the woods. Soon after that, they saw the suspect being escorted back by the man dressed in red from his head to his foot, one Larry Williams, who happens to be a retired deputy volunteering at the nearby church. The suspect landed on the naughty list and in the Jefferson County Jail on charges of first-degree receiving stolen property and attempting to elude a police officer. Thank y'all for listening to us. We will be back here tomorrow. Until then, y'all come on by and see what we're doing on the internet at al.com.